So this is a very special video because, yes, you read the title, this is actually the 100th video that I upload on this channel, which is quite astounding. So I just want to take a moment here and just tell you a little bit more about myself and who I am. First thing, I'm going to reveal something that may be very surprising to many of you, but in real life I have absolutely fabulous hair. Anyway, so my name is Johan Bjarnason. I'm half Icelandic, half German. Ich spreche Deutsch so gut wie Englisch, würde ich sagen. I am 30 years old, I'm single, and I don't have any children. That I'm aware of, at least. I've already mentioned this before, but I grew up in the most rural of rural areas, the Icelandic Northwest, in particularly a county called Vestra. Think about that for a moment. If you think that Iceland is in the middle of nowhere, keep in mind that I grew up in an area of Iceland that is considered to be in the middle of nowhere. I grew up in the middle of nowhere of the middle of nowhere. Even Luke Skywalker would be like...
Alright, that is pretty much nowhere.
By the way, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, in case you didn't already know that. Yeah, this tattoo, for example, is the Sith code. So yeah, for the first 10 years of my life I grew up on the family farm Brekkulækur in Miðfjörður, and after my parents split up when I was 10 years old I lived in a tiny village, tiniest village you could ever imagine, called Laugarbakki, and since 2012 I have lived here in Breiðholt in Reykjavík. And for those of you who don't know, Breiðholt is kind of known as being the ghetto of Reykjavík, but to be fair, if you've ever been to any poor areas in a large European or American city, or, you know, like, imagine a poor area of London or something like that, Breiðholt is nothing like that. And actually statistics seem to indicate that that drug consumption is a much bigger problem in Grafarvogur than it is in Breiðholt. So let's get that, so I want to make that clear, that yeah, the real ghetto of Reykjavík is Grafarvogur, not Breiðholt. But yeah, this video is about me and not Breiðholt, so let's just continue. Obviously, these videos here do not, you know, support me, I mean, financially or anything like that. They're a hobby. You know, I have a regular service job. I'm a shift manager, which I like to a point. I mean, pays the bills, it gets me through the day, it's fine, you know. I've been doing that for about 7 years now, and I'm also a writer. I have published 2 novels. None of it have, you know, been like elevated me to any major prominence, but still, people that have read them, that I've met, you know, are, you know, have liked them enough, I suppose. My first book actually did get quite a few positive reviews, so that's very nice. Before I had this YouTube channel, I also had another one. I mean, I still have it, I just don't upload there anymore, and I was moderately well known, I suppose, in Iceland, because I made a lot of videos where I was mixing drinks and getting drunk on camera. When I say moderately well known, well, again, this is just according to YouTube statistics. I don't know how reliable they are, but it's basically half the Icelandic male population born between 1991 and 1997 has seen at least one of my videos. So yeah, that's something, I suppose. Like, every now and then people, like customers at work, for example, will sometimes be like, dude, didn't you have that YouTube channel once? And yeah, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, that's also why I have this t-shirt in the background. It's sort of a, as you can see, it's very torn. I was about to throw it away, but I figured, you know, not that I considered my that YouTube career to be something very important for my life or anything, but it is still something that I have fond memories of, and I like to have a concrete, touchable, is that a word, touchable? It is in Iceland, áþreifanlegt. So yeah, material memories of things. So I decided to keep the t-shirts. I mean, what am I gonna do? Keep the booze? Obviously that's not gonna happen. You can't keep booze for very long, at least not if you're me. By the way, this video is very unscripted. I'm not sure where this is gonna go, or, you know, I'm just gonna try to cover as much as I can. In a lot of ways, I'm your average Icelandic 30-year-old guy. I own a four-wheel drive vehicle. I like fishing and hunting. I like to get shit-faced in the weekends. Hold on, I forgot to feed my pet polar bear. People have often asked me, viewers of these videos have asked me if I'm involved in politics, and the answer to that is only a little bit. I am? Okay, so this is gonna be probably the biggest reveal of this video, even though I've hinted at it before, but I am a registered member of Framsóknarflokkurinn, and I am, as of recently, I'm just gonna say it in Icelandic and subtitle it, it's easier. Ég varamaður í stjórn ungra framsóknarmanna hér í Reykjavíkur kjördæmi Suður. Now why specifically Framsóknarflokkurinn? That's a very long story. Like, I arrived here after a long, arduous journey. Like, it was never a foregone conclusion. And I was definitely way further to the left when I was younger, but I'd say that the left, it's not that I don't think it is as much that I moved to the right. I'd say it's that the left moved further to the left of me. At least that's how I see it. So what does this entail, like being a member of the Progressive Party? Well, I go to meetings and I share articles that our MPs like, and I've met most of the MPs of the current MPs of my party, and that's about it. I take part in the party work, flokkstarfið as we call it, but I don't involve myself any further than that. Do I have any aspirations to involve myself more in politics? It's yeah, not really. I doubt that people would want to vote for the Progressive Party more if I am there. So no, I don't have any high aspirations. I just like to sit at the table and hear the stuff from the horse's mouth, if that makes sense. However, I don't want to make this video, the 100th too politic related. So maybe down the line, and also if it is requested, I may make a more detailed video on just my political leanings and how I arrived at Framsóknarflokkurinn and stuff like that. But yeah, I think this is enough for now. So now you know that you can never again trust anything that I say about Icelandic politics, because obviously I have such a huge bias for the Progressive Party. You've watched my videos. You know how well I've spoken of Sigmundur Davíð Gunnlaugsson, Iceland's greatest Prime Minister. It actually felt bad just saying that. Now, to be fair, I have met Sigmundur Davíð once, and by the way, this is something that pretty much everyone that I know that has ever met Sigmundur Davíð also says. He is a very charming and nice person when you meet him. So yeah, there's that. Alright, I think that covers a lot of the basics, I suppose. I don't know, I had no plan on how exactly to end this video. Anyway, I hope you liked this sort of different kind of video, a more personal vlog, I suppose. Don't worry, we got an American election going on, and there's COVID-19 pandemic is still going strong, so there's heaps of things that I can talk about whenever I have the time for it. So I'm gonna upload normal Iceland in real life videos quite soon. Oh yeah, and this is one fact that I want to end on. In the comments, I often talk about this channel in a plurality. We looked into it, we believe, blah 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 blah. It's a lie. It's only me. There is no we in Iceland in real life. I do everything. It was just a thing that I started doing, for fun. Sometimes talk about we. But I noticed that a lot of the commenters, saw right through that and say, hey, would you like to? So yeah. So no, I'm not very. I sometimes still comment like that, but I don't do it consistently. And also, Many of my subscribers are people that I met in real life and just told them to told them about my channel, so they know it's just me. I'm very grateful that so many people have subscribed and are watching my videos. I really love that. So yeah, have a nice day and tjuselagsbie.